Thank you very much. First, let me say that on the question of the first question by Eric was in relation to um, the role of the DIG in the question of the issue to do with the murder of Mr. Albert Ojwang. I'd like to say that, and whether or not he should resign. I'd like to say that the investigations, as I've already said earlier, are going on with IPOA. IPOA is doing its part in terms of investigations. DIG Lagat is a seasoned police officer who understands what it takes to carry out matters of investigations and where or whether or not his conduct or act or position can affect that investigations. And I think we will cross the bridge when we reach there. When there is a closer relationship between the investigation that IPOA is doing and what he considers to be an interference, I think we will cross that bridge when we reach there. At the moment, let's leave the IPOA to do its part, but also the DIG himself to assess the extent of his involvement based on the investigations that are going, or his position vis-a-vis the investigations, and then make that decision when we cross there. I'd not like to be the CS who will make the decision for him. It is important that that is achieved, the threshold of the investigations, where it is, and whether or not the DIG will see that his position or position in office is going to interfere with that investigation. I'm sure when that threshold is achieved, we will cross that bridge when we reach there. On the question of digitization of OB, this has been a long time promise, and I agree with you that it's been a promise from previous administration to now. We want to move it from promise to reality. And we know the reasons why this is serious is because if we have a digitized OB, it will help us to make sure that any reported incident can be tamper-proof. It can also be tracked to ensure that whether or not someone wanted to interfere or change the position of a particular reporting that was made. So we'll not have a situation where like we saw in the other incidents, that somebody had reported there is allegations that the report was changed and so forth. So digitized occurrence book will really help us a great deal. And I have now given timeline. Maybe in the past there was no promise of timeline. I've given in the next 1 year, we would like to see a digitized occurrence book. And then lastly, Camilla has asked a very important question. When will police brutality end? We would like to see that police brutality ends now. It is the duty of any right-thinking member of society, including our cabinet secretary and government, to see that police brutality ends immediately. Because it is not right that police stations, for example, or police officers who are expected to protect the citizens are brutalizing citizens. But as you know, reality on the ground is that this is an area that governments and countries all over the world have struggled with over time, even the most advanced democracies, like the case of the US with the George Floyd a few years ago. But very conscious societies will ensure that when an incident happens like the one for Mr. Albert Ojwang, you don't, as unfortunate as it is, you don't allow that incident to be part of the statistics. It's also an opportunity for us to rise up and say, what else can we do? Like in the instance that we have proposed here, what else can we do to make the police station safe in respect and honor of those who have suffered, like the case of Albert Ojwang? That way, we can put meaningful, we can have meaningful results based on the otherwise negative and terrible incident. We can be able to turn around and say, so that doesn't happen to any other citizen, this is an opportunity again to up our game in terms of reform. But if you ask me, This is an area that is long overdue. But as I read in my statement, we've made significant improvement from 2010 when we promulgated our new constitution, and we can do even far much more.